Hey guys, welcome back to more episodes of the Orville. We're on the final season, season 3, episode 2. These are all a lot longer episodes, but we are getting a chance for more involved storylines, so I don't mind so much. But of course, with it being the final season and them taking that alternative route, there are less episodes. We've just got 10. So let's enjoy them while we can. The opening episode was very good, tackling the issues that Isaac is still around, and tackling the suicide issue, of course. Not so much of a spoof show as you'd expect. Right, let's carry on. Episode 2.
We've been assigned to pick up Vice Admiral Christie from Outpost 35 and then transport him to rendezvous with a Krill vessel. Early indications are that with treaty negotiations going smoothly, the Krill may be willing to permit passage, which means entire regions of unexplored space are going to be wide open.
Standing at attention in the presence of an admiral is Protocol 101.
Well, can I come in, or do I need to make an appointment? It's amazing to see you. And this, your own sick bay. Boy, you must have had some top-notch professors.
One or two.
Well, this one is very proud of you.
How long has this been?
Thank you, sir.
Seeing your name on the crew manifest gave me a little extra incentive. But you know what they say, unmarried men look younger, feel older. I'm scheduled to brief your captain on tomorrow's negotiations. How about we get some dinner afterward? A lot of years to catch up on. You have kids?
2 boys.
I'd love to meet them.
Didn't know that, did you?
I don't think either of us need any distractions.
Right, I didn't mean to push. I was just excited to see you again. It may be 25 years too late, but I'm sorry.
Very much hope that this temporary alliance will become permanent.
Do not hope too fervently. Once the Kalan are crushed, the alliance will be dissolved.
Well,
You're a bunch of laughs.
We also take the next step toward healing the wounds of the past. Here's to a better future.
Not sure that's how they say it. They just want to annihilate the Kalon and then go, see ya.
I'm gonna take this bottle somewhere else. You wanna join me?
I feel like we should make this a weekly ritual.
You and me
getting
draining a
drunk.
bottle?
Why not?
No argument here.
You were married.
Yep.
How come you never told me this?
I don't talk about it often.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Admiral Christie, are
married.
you serious?
Didn't know
You
it'd
were
gone
married
that
to Admiral
far.
Christie.
It was a long time ago. Kept it a secret until I graduated, and then 6 months later, we got married.
Never in a billion years would I have pegged you as someone who'd hook up with your professor.
He wanted someone
look up
young
to him.
and smiling to come home to at the end of the night after a long day's work. He was looking for a bed warmer. I gave him an ultimatum, and he walked away.
That was that.
Were you devastated?
At the time, I was crushed, yeah.
There is an uninhabited planet in Union space that is rich in Harkarium. We use it in our propulsion systems. We wish to secure extraction rights.
Well, I think that can be arranged. I'll need to get approval from the Union Council, of course.
If there are no incidents, we will consider further allowances.
Any deviation will be forbidden to you.
Not exactly the quickest way to get there, but it shouldn't be a problem.
Upon entry into our territory, a tracking beacon will be installed on your ship.
That would be a violation
Oh,
of our security
hell no.
protocols.
I think it's all right, Commander.
If they want to keep a track of you and give you a specific route and trajectory that you have to stick to, you're not exploring unexplored space, are you? They're basically saying this whole part of the system behind us here is ours, but you're allowed just across there, and that's it. I mean, it is the Krill, so they're hiding something.
Anything your cartographers could share with us would be greatly
chance.
appreciated, especially concerning the Kalar Expanse.
You do not intend to enter the Expanse.
Why wouldn't we?
It is a domain of evil.
What?
What do you mean?
It's evil?
Demons.
Could you be a little more specific?
Really?
The
That's what
Alhano
you believe.
warns of shadow realms. Within their grasp, even the most righteous can be forced to commit unspeakable acts of depravity.
So
That is
no,
all the
you just
evidence we
wrote about
need.
it.
We appreciate the warning, but that area covers more than half the sector. We are explorers. We'd like to see for ourselves.
We'll make our
what's
own
out there.
judgments, thank you. You
We
are
will
still
not stop you,
very religious.
but do not expect us to save you.
Fair dues. A species to be mapping space and to still believe in that sort of thing, but it's part of their entire culture, so I somehow don't think it's demons.
We wish you safe travels.
Could be another life form.
And we want to thank you again for your generosity.
Salatala kovaspa koloi,
What does that mean?
which is a prayer for those who are about to die.
Because of where you're going. The Expanse. We had it in Enterprise, didn't we? The Delphic Expanse, which was bonkers. Didn't keep to the rules of space and time and all sorts. So, yeah.
Tom, you're kidding, right? I mean, consider the source.
I'm just suggesting the possibility that their claim, absurd though it may be, could indicate the presence of some real threat.
I mean, their religion is confusing, to say the least.
Did they offer any concrete evidence to support their claims?
No. Lots of colorful language about soul-sucking demons with 8 eyes and huge fangs. Horror movie stuff.
I
And if
don't
for
think
a
it's
horror
that.
movie, I'd say don't go into the house.
Agreed, but it should not stand in the way of Union exploration.
I think it's the exact same as someone going, here's a 50-bedroom haunted house mansion in the middle of fucking nowhere in the dark. You can explore all of it except that room there. That's the first place you want to go. So the fact that you've told us that this expanse is vast and that none of your species has entered there in over 100 years, so none of you that are living have ever ventured there, all you've got is what's been written, what's been told and passed down, then I need to see it for myself. Because if nothing else, your information is out of date.
Could still be dangerous.
Exploration
that
always
I
carries
agree.
risk. I say we risk it.
Very well.
We're humans, we always go sticking our nose where it doesn't belong just to have a look.
It reminds me of that little bistro we used to go to on King Street. What was it called?
Cafe Noir.
Yeah, so when are you
I'm
going?
not leaving. I'm coming with you to explore the Neklov sector. This is too big to pass up.
I hope your decision didn't have anything to do with me.
Of course it did.
I'm happy to talk about the mission with you, but I don't want to dredge up any more of this. The hurt ran really deep
Moved
for
on.
me, and I had to work very hard to dig it all out.
Vestige, no small wisp of feeling still there?
No, you just turned up.
Sorry.
You can't expect someone to just fall into your arms because you decided at this point it was time to try to rekindle things.
Just for luck then, okay.
It's traditional for the captain to give a shipwide announcement at the beginning of a new voyage. You know, like a little pep talk.
All hands, this is the captain. We're about to enter unexplored space. Let's give this everything we got, and may the force be with you. How was that?
Perfect.
How I don't know what the word is to use, but today is the 10th of September 2024. I'll make a note of this as regards the actual recording. And we've just been informed. We've just been told today in the news that James Earl Jones has just died. Darth Vader has moved on. The old Jedi can finally rest in peace. So it was weird that he said that. Oh well.
Set course and engage quantum drive.
I just thought for posterity's sake, I'd make a note of that in this episode today so I can look back on it.
We haven't been formally introduced. I'm Admiral Christie.
I am pleased to meet you, Admiral.
I won't take too much of your time. I must admit I was a little dubious about meeting you. I see that you saved a lot of lives. I commend you for that.
Thank you, sir. The entirety of my official report is available in the ship's computer.
No, not about the battle. About Dr. Finn. I've heard from a few folks on board that you two were involved.
Then we share a common experience.
After all this time, she's moved on, but I'm afraid that I haven't.
Now I can see that.
I was hoping you could give me some insight into what makes Claire happy these days.
Her recreational interests include music, dancing, fine dining, rain showers, and sexual relations. Her preferred mating positions include...
Well, that's plenty helpful.
Stop. Data explained it once, but I can't think of the terminology and the words that he used, just about becoming fond of someone and missing
Passing
someone.
the outer border of Krill space.
Isaac, analysis of that star cluster.
An OB association, approximately 2 million years old, in later stages of evolution.
Okay, it's
Reminds
huge.
me of Vegas.
Any life signs?
I am detecting 347 habitable planets.
Wow, it really is Vegas.
Captain, I'm picking up what looks like a distress signal.
Location?
Bearing 001 Mark 12.
See,
Distance
space is vast.
16.4 light years.
What about long-range scans?
The expanse appears to be almost entirely empty space.
Convenient, we got a distress signal the minute
Ready
we
to go
turned
in?
up here. You're supposed to give
Work.
humanitarian
Set a
aid.
course.
Set a
Aye,
course.
sir.
Yep. Or this whole expanse is not what they said it was.
Approaching the edge of the expanse.
There are no stars.
How far does it extend?
That can happen.
Scans indicate at least 800 parsecs.
There's a black hole,
Take us in.
which usually explains the lack of stars. If there's such a huge gravity well. Okay, we have officially entered creepy space.
We're approaching the coordinates.
Let's see, let's see. Oh, funky. It's huge.
I am detecting no propulsion systems and only minimal power.
No response.
Maybe whoever it is can't respond. They could be injured.
Admiral, what do you say?
I wouldn't miss it for anything.
So it's automated and all still maintained.
Tell Dr. Finn and Chief Lamar to meet us in the shuttle bay.
See, this is the thing with seriously advanced technology. Once you're a spacefaring race of any kind, you know, if you abandon a house and you leave it 1,000 years, it's likely, one, not to be there, and if it still is, it's in ruins, but it's not like the lights are on and the electricity still works, and, you know, but a space station, you know, something in space that has a regenerative power source there could have been no one on here for 1,000 years, but it's still habitable.
There's a large module towards the middle of the structure.
Take us in closer.
Is this where the Krill stories come from? That this is how it entices you in? And then once you get on board here, maybe this is where all their stories come from. Okay, did you do that? Or did it do that?
Looks like they know we're coming.
Yeah.
Ahead slow.
Really?
Either that or we turn around.
Vija vibes. Vija vibes. Granted, not as big. Why do I have a feeling that you ain't getting back out of that until it decides? Now it looks like we're underground. Looks like a cave system. Is it warm in there? Looks warm. Steamy.
Look at the walls.
Yeah, these walls look alive.
John?
Yeah.
It's an alloy of some kind, but it doesn't match anything on record.
Let's keep moving.
Adrenaline will definitely be pumping right now. It could be the birth ground of where the Krill came from. It could be anything.
Life signs?
Nothing.
Fan out, but don't go far. Let's search the immediate area.
Where's the distress signal actually coming from? Can you pinpoint it? One hell of a set they've created here. Don't touch stuff.
Better not touch anything.
No.
I think I found the source of the distress signal.
I think. Big
Some
blue
kind of
strawberry.
automated beacon.
Maybe they got the help they needed.
Maybe.
Maybe not.
Captain, look at this.
What are those?
There's energy flowing through them. Could be some kind of power relays.
Don't get too close. Could be like an alien. Ah, shit.
Whoa.
Was that an automatic
What happened?
response or what?
I don't know, it moved.
He stuck his
opened
face
up.
in it, that's why.
Expanded for a moment.
Might be safer to analyze the data we have before we go any further. Mercer to Grayson. Doesn't look like anybody's here. Let's head back to the shuttle.
You don't know what you're dealing with there, do you?
All we can tell you is that the station is made out of some kind of highly advanced biotechnology.
According to scans, there are no life forms currently on board.
For all we know, the outpost itself is a life form.
Sounds like kind of a stretch.
So what do we do?
We'll continue to explore
Everything
the region.
is carbon
If we
based.
get lucky, maybe we find something or someone who can shed some light on this.
Oh, there we go. It did do something to him. And we didn't see anything come out from it, just what it did. Oh, fuck. Oh, that's not good. What is it, transforming him? And it's killing him. Oops. This is what the crow were trying to warn you about. He's grown another 2 eyes.
All right.
It's transforming his DNA.
Doctor, what the hell is wrong with him?
Something is rewriting his DNA. It's almost like it's a partially formed eye. I may be able to slow it down, but I don't know if I can stop it.
Not till you understand it.
I need more information, and I need it now.
Yeah, because your mouse cutters are not programmed to pick up whatever the hell this is. I can start to see where the Krill have their fabled stories from with this. Turns you into another creature. There you go. That's all it did.
Anything?
Some microparticulates of some kind.
Lamar to Captain.
Go ahead.
Something going on over here.
What is it?
The distress beacon we found is broadcasting a new signal. The coordinates of this outpost.
It's a lie.
Let's get back to the ship.
It's a lie. It's a trap. They really like their blue RGB on this show, don't they? Everything's that cool, diffused blue.
Doctor.
You're in sick bay.
What's happening to me?
You were exposed to something on the station. Are you in pain?
I wanted to be here.
No.
I'm gonna find out what's causing this. And I'll make a deal with you. You get better. And I'll make you some of that chocolate souffle you used to love.
I didn't have the heart to tell you. It tasted like dried leaves.
Have you any idea how to start to even think of reversing this? This is gonna hit Claire hard now, because she brushed off his advances and now look. Don't keep promises.
Shuttle to
you can't
Dr.
keep.
Finn. We've found something. Doesn't match anything in our database.
We're bringing it to you for analysis. Recommend decontamination upon arrival.
I mean, is it now going to have taken over him completely?
Bortus, alert security.
Commander, someone is accessing main power.
Override.
I cannot. They're using level 9 command codes.
The one person with more access than anybody will work on here. You're dead in the war.
All systems are inoperative, Commander.
Engines too, you can hear it.
Not from the bridge. I will need to go to engineering.
Isaac, go with him.
Is this how they conquer
Go check on my
species?
kids.
I love complex storylines like this when you just... It's so alien, you've no idea what you're dealing with.
Doctor?
It's come to sick bay.
Hello?
I'm saying it now, because it's not him no more. This has got to be what they were talking about. They've just never bothered. They've allowed their religion to hold them back and make them terrified. So their stories are just myth of Shadow Realms. Oh no, he's not shedding skin now, is he? Or is that just his uniform? Shredded. There you go. Oopsie.
Mercer to Orville.
It's an alien.
Mercer to Orville.
Ship-wide dampening field in use.
What's causing it?
No idea, but once we're on board, comm scanners and weapons are going to be useless.
I'm assuming so. Okay, they're not coming in, right. Great.
I'm going to go to engineering, see what I can find out.
This is a good episode. I'm liking this.
We should go back. Mom always says if there's an emergency, we should wait in our quarters.
You should have done. Oop.
You got that power cell out yet?
No.
Kelly, what's going on?
Somebody shut down all power. We think it may have been Admiral Christie.
That outpost is transmitting a homing signal.
Yeah,
To where?
someone's on the way,
We
yeah.
don't know. It's a wide-range broadcast.
I don't like the sound of that.
Nope.
Trying to pull the power cell so we can check internal scanners. Won't budge.
Well, if it doesn't pop right out, it means you're doing it wrong. What?
Nothing.
I'm pretty sure I can restore auxiliary power if I can find the source of the dampening field. I'll use the only scanners I got right now. My eyes.
There are 132 engineering conduits on this ship.
Then I better get started.
It doesn't sound right, does it, being completely silent?
Mom!
I like that they've turned it into like a ghost
Maybe she
story.
went home. I'm going back to our quarters.
I just think this is another form of life that we don't understand here. And this is the way it progresses through those spores. Who's to say an alien species doesn't procreate in this manner? But I mean, what's it seeking? Is it seeking food? Is it seeking escape? What? Unlikely. An alien life form that we don't understand.
Did you see it?
See what?
The monster.
There's something else here. We both saw it.
What did it look like?
I don't know, like a spider.
There's nothing here now.
Oh, why did the lights go off?
You guys stick with me and we'll look for her together.
He's so gonna die. There we go. Bye! That's disgusting. It gurgitated on it. I don't see how the Krill sees this as a demon, though.
Ty, are you okay? What did we talk about when there's an emergency? What?
That literally is.
Something
He's
aboard.
not lying.
Some kind of creature. He got Lieutenant Woodson.
We have to hide.
Can you describe it?
His face. There were big, black, shiny
Could
eyes.
transform your whole crew here if you're not careful.
It was like it went all rotten.
The Krill warned us that this part of space was inhabited by demons who would take possession of your soul. Something like this. I mean, it's exactly how they would interpret it.
Turning his cells into
another species.
He must have infected others. What Marcus described is most likely a more potent version of the microbes. It may be that their natural means of procreation is...
I've watched too much space stuff, haven't I? I knew that's where they were going to head with it because it's what makes sense. Once that thing infected him, that's the face hugger, yeah? That's how it gets the first of the species that arrives here, and then once it transforms, it can do that to the rest of those that are here. It could transform your whole crew. This is how it procreates. Yeah.
There's no telling how many of our people have been infected.
He is likely unaware of the alien threat.
I'll find him.
Maybe the other one's strong enough. Oh my God, you would so not want to be crawling through here with that running around. Now, before he completely transformed, he put this dampening field in effect and shut the whole ship down.
Isaac,
was that the Admiral, or was that its thing?
Do you require assistance?
Stand by.
Into its prey. Yay! Well done, Lamar.
Anything more is gonna take some time.
I will alert the bridge.
Sir, I have to get to sickbay.
And see if you can gather a security detail to man.
No one on their own right now.
Aye, sir.
I like the more involved stories. These are much better. Ed's right, though, with the way that the Crow would have perceived this from a religious aspect. Like that. Ooh, it's probably way quicker than you are. Nice work. Shut the doors, shut the doors, shut the doors! False fail. Okay, you can stop now, fellas. You're not getting through there. Instinct. Yeah. Good makeup.
Hey!
Don't ask.
Come and get me, assholes.
You're gonna try and flush them out the airlock? Say, alien time. Get them off the ship. There you go. Ah. Nice. Just punched it out. You guys got one hell of a fight in your hands here. It's probably not out for long. Oh, now then. Do you know what one of those is? Probably not. He'll leave you alone. Yeah, he'll leave you alone. You're no good to it.
Can anybody hear me? Oh, Isaac, thank God. You gotta get me out of here.
Commander, why are you in the brig?
Just get me out of here. We gotta get to the bridge. Okay, boom. Communications are back online.
Boom.
I had to divert power from life support, so...
Finn here, Captain. I'm in sickbay.
Anything?
Were you able to find anything?
It's slow going here, sir. At least until you can get full power back up and running. Scratch that, Captain. We have a patient.
Now then, so this is literally going to be down to the doc to solve this. There, yeah. They're obviously intelligent enough.
John, How soon will we have quantum drive?
Not soon enough.
There's no recognizable DNA. Can't even tell what species he was.
Is there anything you can do?
There was a fragment of his original genetic template, maybe. He was human. But still count as low. Really low.
What does that mean?
It means the transformative process takes an enormous toll on the body.
Then they have a weakness.
I could create a synthetic virus. It wouldn't have to be any stronger than the common cold. We could disperse it in aerosolized form throughout the ship.
These are our shipmates we're talking about. They didn't ask for what happened to them.
Nothing you can do.
Are they still our shipmates?
No.
You heard her. They're a completely different species now.
If there was some way we
Sorry.
could communicate with them to give them a warning.
Scan the ship for Selaean Sunstone. What for? Just do it, please.
The ring.
Wedding rings were made from it.
Yeah.
Paul was wearing his. If he still has it, we may be able to locate him. Maybe I can reach him.
Doctor, you can't be
That's a
serious.
stretch.
If he comes after you, there's no way.
I know. I know the risks.
Nice.
I have to talk to you. You need to hear what I have to say.
I mean, they're still going through the transformation process yet, so there might be a chance to reach it.
I've created a virus. You won't survive. We're prepared to use it. There's a ship headed our way. We know it's one of yours. Take your people and go.
This is as much as you're going to conquer here. I mean, I'm assuming because the Krill has said that no one really enters this expanse, it's their part of their space and they don't come in here, that this thing has a very, very limited amount of its own species left because it doesn't have any outside source coming in for it to harvest and to do this too. So for them, it's probably a desperate measure at this point. For all we know, their species is dying out because it requires the DNA of another species for it to procreate. And if no one's coming here and the Krill don't come here,
Or I swear we'll destroy every last one of you.
oh God.
Start with the engineering deck.
Understood.
They're not listening. Your species will adapt to service us. Sound familiar? Oh, okay. You've had a discussion. So we know to avoid this part of the space then. A proper, full, unexplored part of space and a whole new species and a whole new storyline that we got resolved here. That was great. In their own religious
Good evening,
manner.
Dr. Finn.
The Krill warned you.
Isaac. Excuse me?
I have observed that when a crew member aboard the Orville endures a traumatic occurrence, other members of their immediate social construct inquire how they are doing.
I'm okay.
Very well.
Wait.
You meant to listen to them.
I hear the Admiralty suspended further exploration of the Naklav sector for the moment.
I wonder why.
That is correct. On the loss of your friend.
Well, that's very kind of you. I'm just glad I got to see him one last time. You know, I have missed you.
Thank you, Doctor.
All our hobbies include sexual relations. That's what we do as a species. That's kind of what that species does. That's how they procreate. That was a good episode. It was, I don't know, I don't really feel like we've had another episode like that. It was just a whole completely self-contained story of going into the unknown, a region of a space that's new to them. They've now had to suspend it all for the time being, based off what we've already experienced and the Krill's crude understanding of what's in here and why they don't come in here. That species is ruthless. Probably won't be the last you see or hear of them. I don't know whether we will in the show. Unlikely. They may have thought of reapproaching it further down the line, but we're on our final season. So, I would say it was predictable, but it wasn't really predictable. The only reason I kind of got what was going on quickly is because just the parameters that were given, that there's a spore thing that's infected the Admiral, and then he starts transforming, and then we see it become a completely different species, and then we also see it attack another crew member, gurgitate, spit on it, whatever you want to call it, and then transforms that one. It's a species that transforms and procreates in this manner. So it wasn't really predictable. I had no idea where it was going to go and how it was going to end, but there's only so many scenarios as to what that could have been and what they were doing. We didn't get to see anything with the ship other than the fact that it looked exactly the same as the space station. And an intelligent enough species to have built it all. They fly through space too. And as I was mentioning in commentary, the fact that there is so little biological life forms that enter this region, the minute you came in here, they were on it straight away because they've got a limited DNA pool. So you were an infusion of some new of that. So there's no way they were going to stop. The only thing that stopped them was the threat of annihilation. Right. That was thoroughly enjoyable. I like that. I will be back for episode 3 next week, guys. By all means, post your comments down below. In effect, they are the biological version of the Borg. Anyway, that's my 2 cents. I will see you for another episode in a week. Until then, guys, thanks all for watching. We'll see you for the next one.